Come out of the break, we're going to have a rough called against Egan. That was the original minute and a half. Now a drive and a shot and a score right off the rip for Clarkstown, and we're tied at 2. LeSueur lined it up and put it home with 9:09 left in the period. So, like we said, initial penalty was a rough against Shaker Colonie. It was called on Eric Egan. Then we had a 7.5-minute minor called against Joey Chara of Shaker Colonie. He must have said just the right thing, and he's going to be spending most of this remaining 9:09 in the box. Still a power play for Clarkstown coming out of it. They're 2 for 2 on their last 2 power plays. Chance right off the get-go here, but this one's going to be flipped up and out of play as LeSueur was got maybe a little bit greedy on that one, tried to get it going right away. So 9:04 left in the period. We're tied at 2 now. Play at the length of the ice, everybody getting a little antsy. Had a lot of penalties in this one, a lot of game misconducts as well. As Dixon grabs it at the back and waits for his mates to get lined up with a 1:05 left in the penalty. Bringing up the left side with Gillespie. Gillespie through neutral ice, now over the red line, now over the blue. Brings it up, still has it on his stick, looking to pass now, goes behind the other goal. Comes over to the near side board, still trying to get out the point, gets it to Dixon. Dixon, wrister on, chance, but the glove save is made and held at the back by Riddle.
Clarkstown's second goal of the evening. At 5:47 of the second period. Goal scored by number 12, Mitch LeSueur, assisted by number 21, Mike Gillespie. Correction on the first goal for Clarkstown, scored by number 21, Mike Gillespie, assisted by number 12, Mitch LeSueur.
There we go, all the official business handled over the PA there. We are tied at 2, 8:10 left in this second period. It's been exciting, at least. Loose puck in front, covered up, can't find it yet, nobody knows where it is. Scrum in front of the goal now, and it'll come off the pegs. And we're gonna have a penalty called again. 8:03 left in the period, hand is up, we'll see who comes off. Probably gonna be against Shaker Colonie. Cross-check by Mike Minot. He's up to a robust 9 penalty minutes at least in this one. We're not even halfway through. We have another 5-on-3 for Shaker Colonie, or against Shaker Colonie, for another 22 seconds, and then it'll be a regular power play.
At 6:57 of the second period on number 12, Mike Minot for a cross-check. That's a cross-check to Minot at 6:57 of the second period.
Up, over, and out, and Dixon's going to grab this one at the back, coming back for Clarkstown. He'll try the left side, getting everybody lined up where he wants them. He thought about going to Vanderlyn in there, but decided to keep it. Now we'll go to Vanderlyn in a slot, but he can't get a good shot on. Chance from the right side circle, no go as it hits the defense in front. End of the first penalty, and we're down to 5-on-4 hockey now. Nice move there. And Eric Egan will be taken to the ice, and no call on that one. Up the left side, Chance in front, no, and now we're going to have a player bounced into the goal. He's going to get up and get in the face of his counterpart from Clarkstown, but the hand is up, and another man will go in the box. This time skating his way there will be Adam Myers, and they'll negate the last 53 seconds of the Clarkstown advantage. We'll play 4-on-4 for 53 seconds, an abbreviated power play for the Jets.
Clarkstown penalty on number 15, Adam Myers, at 7:34 of the second period with interference. That is Myers with interference at 7:34 of the second period.
Well, we're barely past the midway point. And we're quickly running out of room in the penalty area. Off the glass, held in by the Jets on the side though. And it's slow to get up. Will be somebody from Clarkstown there. We're going to see who it is as he stands up. It's LeSueur, who actually has one of the goals for Clarkstown in this one. They're going to stop play. No penalty on this one. They're just going to get him off the ice. .7:16 left, 2-2. 4-on-4 hockey still for another 40 seconds as the Jets back it up. He knocked him to the corner, mishandled there by Serafino. And he'll go across. And let's see what Colonie is going to do bringing it out. Come up the right side, they're going to go to Eric Egan. Egan has it in neutral ice, backhands it, but he can't find a friendly stick. Back in neutral, coming back the other way this time with is Gillespie. Gillespie puts a shot on, it'll be saved at the back by Riddle. And now the defense is going to grab it and try and break out for the Jets. They'll dump in along the right side. Nobody's changing yet though, as we're just trying to kill off the rest of this 6 seconds left on the power play, or excuse me, the penalty against Shaker Colonie. And now the Jets will have an abbreviated power play for 35 seconds as they get back to full strength. Through the slot, wrister on, can't be gloved and goes into the corner. Jets trying to set up an abbreviated power play here. They get it across to Serafino. He puts it back in the corner to Eric Egan. Chance in front and can't get on target. It's taken by Leach. Out to the point. Now they'll try and go down the right side, but they can't get it in. And Serafino has a turnover in neutral ice. Delayed offside as the Jets are going to get new legs on the ice with 5 seconds left in their shortened power play. Bounced along the near side boards, and now will be put up against glass again, and now the Jets will dump it in, and giving chase for Shaker Colonie on that one is Kevin Egan. He goes into the far side corner, going up against Maurice Murphy of Clarkstown. Delayed offside here against Shaker Colonie. They all back up and get reset, but it's grabbed and held behind the Clarkstown goal. They try and go over to Tossie on the right, and he'll try and go back across, but the turnover has it on the far side, and nobody in control just yet. 3 from Clarkstown there, eventually dig it out with Vanderlinden, and they'll get it out in neutral ice. On the near side boards now, and they'll come back to the near side boards, trying to go through Tossie to get it out of danger. Can't do it just yet. Now they'll go up and over and out. And that time it was Chase that got it out of danger. 5 minutes left in the period, 2-2 as we listen and watch sidelines at TimesUnion.com. It's been interesting to say the least. We've had scoring and a lot of penalties in this one, as we are tied at 2 at the Winter Classic at the Bethlehem area YMCA. Dixon had it for a second, put it in neutral ice. Jets trying to bring it back in. They won't be able to do so just yet. Now we'll go back to Dixon. So nothing gained, nothing lost there for either side. Now a turnover in neutral ice and a chance for Shaker Colonie. Shot from the left side circle and a nice glove save made. And it came off the stick of Leach, but it was gloved and held by Levy, who's been pretty stout ever since that rocky first minute and a half of this one. Draw won by Clarkstown. They will get it out of danger and bring it up the left side is Gillespie. Gillespie scored earlier on a correction there. We thought he had it, but they had to recalibrate the scorebook to make it so. 4:13 left in this second period as the Jets will grab it back and go into neutral ice. Right around the blue line, hands up, so I think we're going to have a delayed off here. Now they'll get back on side. They let it go the length and bring it back Didn't know if it was a offside call still there, as Minot actually had a chance at it, but just let it go, not knowing if it was offside. Now turnover, shot on, but it'll be saved by the defense. Actually knocked into the corner. Hildebrand recovered nicely on that one for the Jets and kept it out of danger. 3:40 left in the period. 2-2 is the score right now between Clarkstown and Shaker Colonie. Stuck in the corner, and he'll finally emerge, trying to get it to Dixon. He can't make the play though, and Egan emerges with it. Going into the middle, going to his right side. Shot on is saved. Rebound there. Bounced in the corner though. Chance back through the slot. Nothing just yet. Try and get the shot on. Almost a holding of a stick there, but it won't be called. Back the other way. Clarkstown with a chance, but it's poked away, and they're going to have to restart now. In fact, they'll just dump in and change skaters with 3:13 left to go in the period. Dixon backs up with it after a long pass by the Jets was errant. Dumped in now, and they're going to have to reset for a delayed offside. Dixon's going to go aerial with it though. He's going to hit one of the beams up top, and we're going to have a face-off in Clarkstown ice. 2:59 left in the period. Draw will be won by Clarkstown, but Jets will hold in. Now they'll lose it, and it'll be coming back the other way as we're going to have a shot on. Save made by Riddle at the back. Initial try from distance, though, came from Adam Myers. Shaker Colonie will bounce it along the sideboards. A little misplay there by the scorer's table. Happens once in a while. 2:30 left in this one. Hit along the far side, and nobody really been able to take command of the puck just yet. Still stuck along those far side boards. Now they'll get it out. Shot on coming from the point. It'll be bounced up and over. Try was there by Tarzicki. Knocked free, and it's going to go for an icing call here, actually. So they're going to say that Shaker Colonie knocked it and fired at the length. Skaters will change for both. 2:13 left in the period. Tied at 2-2. Shaker Colonie getting both their goals in the first minute and a half. Clarkstown coming back with 2 in this period. Draw one and held in by Clarkstown. They'll go along the boards with it. Back behind the net, chance in front, gonna be covered up by Riddle though. A couple of digs at him, but nothing really that major. I think the players have a common enemy, at least amongst them, out there in the form of the referees. Now we're not one to question calls made by a referee, but it seems that both players seem to be talking to each other, and not in the kind of manner where they're getting on each other, trying to dig and trash talk, but instead just talking about how the officials have called this game. 2:04 left in the period. Shaker Colonie will come back the other way. Poke checked away though, and nicely done by Dixon. Delayed offside, now shot on. Actually, they're going to wave that offside off. I guess one of the referees saw it a little bit differently and flagged his compatriot down. Near side boards, and Clarkstown's trying to get something going. Can't do it though, and Jets have an opportunity to clear. Don't do it though, and they are going to go back around the boards the other way. 1.5 left in the period. 2-2 between Clarkstown and Shaker Colonie. Dixon at the point, lines it up, fires one in, held by Riddle. And we're going to have another stoppage, another face-off outcoming. 1:21 left in the period. Down into the corner off the face-off. Eric Egan has it there, but he loses the handle. Backhand try in front, and is stopped by Riddle before it's knocked back into the corner. Still loose. Now Shaker Colonie will have it and get it out of danger. Come back up the right side. put in on the goaltender, and he'll glove and hold.
Good job, Michael.
Down to the last minute of the period, 2-2 between Shaker Colonie and Clarkstown. Dropped, and an opportunity developing here for Tossie as he drives in on the left-hand side through the circle, looking for a pass, gets it across, but he couldn't find a good stick, and it goes down into the corner. Tossie goes down and tries to dig it out, though, and it's actually going to be pinned up and held along those far side boards by Matt O'Connell. And they're calling once again for a stoppage in play, and we're going to have it. 40 seconds left in the period. One skater will change for the Jets. Taken back behind, trying to get out of danger as O'Connell, hand goes up. 30 seconds left in the period, touched up, and we're going to have another penalty. This time it's going to go against Clarkstown for a trip. Going into the box is LeSueur.
25 seconds, Mike, play hard!
29 left in the period, 1:30 up on the board, so this one's going to carry over into the third period.
Clarkstown minor penalty to number 12, Mitch LeSueur, for a trip at 14:31 of the second period. That's LeSueur for the trip.
Fired the length. It's being broken up there by Vander Linden. Shaker Colonie going to try and get it lined up and get an opportunity here right at the end of the period. They bring it in, left side circle shot on, but a stick met a stick, and there was no juice on that shot. 1 minute left in the well, actually about 1:05 left in the penalty. We're actually going to get to the end of the period right now. So going into the third period, it's going to be a 1 minute power play for against Clarkstown for Shaker Colonie. We are tied at 2-2. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. We'll be back with the third period in just a minute.